Welcome back to another episode of Sportify. My name is Rivaldo Kavanga and I'll be your host for today's show. Spotify is basically a show that brings you your youth news around sports, revolving around sport and your youth in sport basically. For today's episode, we will be talking to the coach of Mondesa FC, James Gaoseb. We'll also be viewing some action that happened during the weekend with regards to youth sports. So stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to all of the users. And as mentioned before, we're talking to Mr. James Gaoseb, the senior coach from Mondesa FC. Welcome, Mr. James.
Hello.
Welcome, Mr. James.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing, Mr. James?
I'm doing very well.
Okay. Mr. James, I understand you're the coach of Mondesa FC.
Yes, I am.
Yes. So then, how has it been with COVID and everything?
Oh, it was an up and down struggle, but we still managed to keep the boys at the high spirit. But it was very tough, but the boys pulled through with the team.
Okay. Are you guys engaging in any competitions or anything like that? Any matches that has happened recently?
The senior team has taken part in few tournaments, the local tournaments which were here. At their first tournament, they ended up in the final, the second in the quarterfinal, and we had two finals and maybe three quarterfinals. So, plus we are traveling to Windhoek this coming weekend to take part in a tournament with the junior team.
But I see the team is very good. I mean, two finals and a quarterfinal must be really amazing. So then, what challenge are you actually facing now?
The challenges that we are facing now is actually about the support, because we are free chefs running the club, and we were impacted on the tourism industry was impacted with the COVID, as you know.
Yes.
So that's the biggest challenge that we are facing to maintain the boys.
Okay, sir. But how have the boys been carrying through? Are they fit? Are they going through training? Okay. So, sir, how are the boys been? Are they fit? Are they going through training and all that?
Yes, they are actually, because we have a zero tolerance for alcohol abuse, and we mostly concentrate. This program was started to concentrate on the educational background of it. So we are just using soccer as a tool to get the boys, but they are doing very well. Just the lack of soccer during COVID affected them, but now that the soccer is being allowed, we are coming back.
Okay. What opportunities are you seeing for the boys?
Excuse me?
What opportunities are you seeing for the boys, the soccer players?
We are going to take part in a annual December competition that is always hosted in South Africa this year.
Okay.
So there will be a lot of scouts to see them. Most of them are very talented players, so there will be scouts to scout them. So and plus, we just had a program with the local communities here to send them, which the ones that are lagging in schoolwork, to send them to be helped.
Okay,
but as you know, COVID came and some things were pulled back. So we are just waiting for that. But December, we are definitely going to South Africa.
Okay, sir.
With the boys.
So then what are you going to try to achieve in South Africa?
Uh, the thing is, we are trying to tell them, we are trying to teach the boys about leadership and how to be professional in the outside and in on and off the pitch. So our greatest achievement will be to see professional soccer players or them having a professional career. That's
Okay.
the aim.
Okay, sir. Sir, a last question. How do you know as a coach if you are doing an effective job? What measurements are you using?
We mostly consider, we see it from the personal development of the from the players. Some players came with disciplinary issues, but as you see them progressing, they are starting to improve on their behaviors. And we normally engage the parents, go back with them to the houses and see how they are doing. We normally also focus on their report cards to see that they are also striving economically, just not as the soccer field.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. James. To all of you, there was James Gaoseb, the senior coach of Mondesa FC. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure, Mr. James. There was a thrilling interview with Mr. James Gaoseb, and I mean, it sure is lovely to see that the Mondesa Football Club not only seeks to bring young people into sports, but also looks into their futures by giving an educational background. I mean, it's quite lively seeing trying to see that they only want to bring sports and an educational background to the young people. But now we move on to JG van der Waal in Okahanya, where they had their annual fun day. And I mean, it's quite exciting to see that they still uphold the thing. So stay tuned to watch the highlights of JG van der Waal's fun day. I do hope you enjoyed the thrilling highlights of JG van der Waal Fun Day, and I mean, it's such amazing seeing the teachers and the learners participate in sports together. But now we move on to the MTC Opsol League. An update on the MTC Opsol League that took place this weekend. For the Under-11 match, TTS played against Emma Wida, and TTS won this match 7-4. The Ramblers Under-19 won 1-0 against the Athletics Club. For more results, make sure to catch tomorrow's zone, where you can read up on all the results of the MTC Opsol League and also on JG van der Waal sports event. And for any news, any sports news you have all over the country, do make sure to contact us on all our social media platforms, and you can also contact me at rivaldo@myzone.com.na. Thank you so much for staying with us during the entire show. I mean, it was such a fun-filled show with youth and sports. Make sure to catch us next time.